Off we go around the world to ancient sites, one of my favorite subjects. 7 ancient wonders of the world, trips and tips. We start off in Athens, Greece. First up is the Parthenon, a stunningly beautiful temple. Built to honor Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom, construction began in 447 BCE under the leadership of Pericles, the Athenian statesman, and was completed in 432 BCE. The temple is a masterpiece of classical Greek architecture, featuring a rectangular floor plan, a colonnade exterior with 46 gorgeous Doric columns, and a stunning sculptural frieze running around the top of the exterior walls. The Parthenon has an interesting history. As previously mentioned, it originally began as a temple dedicated to Athena. Later on, it became a Christian church, then a mosque, and even a storage facility for, of all things, ammunition. It was severely damaged during the Venetian siege of Athens in the 17th century and later by an explosion in the 18th century. In the 19th century, the Parthenon underwent restoration and conservation efforts and has since become a symbol of Greek culture and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Anyone traveling to Greece who visits this grand and exquisite monument is a must-see for anyone interested in ancient Greek culture and history. Next up, Stonehenge. Wow. One of the most interesting places, a mysterious place, a prehistoric monument located in Wiltshire, England. It is a popular tourist destination for people interested in ancient history, archaeology, and the mysteries of the past. Stonehenge was built in several phases over more than 1,500 years, starting around 3000 BCE. The most amazing fact about Stonehenge is the enormous size of the ring of standing stones, each weighing up to 30 tons. It is believed these gigantic stones were transported from quarries over 20 miles away. How the heck did they do that? Not only did the ancients stand these stones upright, but also the construction involved huge stones or lintels that had to be hoisted and placed on top of the tall upright stones. The construction of Stonehenge was an incredible accomplishment, and that is putting it mildly. But what else about Stonehenge is fascinating? That would be its apparent alignment with the movement of the sun and the moon. During the summer solstice, the longest day of the year, the rising sun aligns with the heel stone outside the entrance to the monument, and its rays shine directly through the stone circle to the center of the monument. During the winter solstice, the opposite occurs. The setting sun aligns with the heel stone and casts a shadow through the center of the monument. Some historians believe these alignments suggest that Stonehenge was used as an astronomical observatory or possibly as a site for rituals related to the cycles of the sun and moon. The mystery of how these massive stones were transported and put in place has long been a subject of debate among archaeologists and scholars, which continues to this day. Oh, how interesting is this? Petra, Jordan, one of the most interesting archaeological sites located in Jordan's southwest desert, which was hidden for centuries but was eventually discovered by pure accident in 1882. Dating to 300 BC, an impressive number of tombs and temples are seen here, carved high into the pink sandstone cliffs. All an impressive sight, if there ever was one. But isn't that just a beautiful, beautiful structure? I just wonder how they did it all those years ago. Petra is home to 1,000 tombs, some with strikingly beautiful rock-cut architecture, as you can see here, featuring intricate designs. Not only that, there was another important discovery. Its ancient inhabitants designed an innovative water management system which allowed them to survive in this desert location, which otherwise would have been uninhabitable. The popular name for Petra is the Lost City, also known as the Rose City. It's a beauty. Next, our travels take us to the Colosseum. In the heart of Rome, this very large ancient amphitheater constructed during the Roman Empire 70 to 80 AD is quite an impressive sight, as well as an engineering feat, if there ever was one. The Colosseum had a seating capacity of 50,000 spectators. It was designed for gladiator contests. Some fights even involved gladiators against wild animals. These spectacles were incredibly popular, drawing very large crowds. There were other events held there as well, but the gladiator fights were by far the most popular. Today, this ancient structure stands tall in downtown Rome as a testament to the engineering skills of the architects of the Roman Empire. Before heading to our next stop, the Great Wall of China, I invite you to subscribe to my channel by pressing the red button in the bottom right-hand corner of this video. Thank you so much. All right, the Great Wall of China. Wow, it is something. Designed with a series of fortifications and walls, it stretches over 13,000 miles across China, making it one of the largest man-made structures in the world. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of the most recognizable landmarks and is a very popular tourist attraction. Earliest section of the wall was built during the 7th century BCE, a stone fortress to protect the Chinese from invasions by nomadic tribes. The height of the wall ranges from 15 to 30 feet. It has been the site of many significant battles and invasions and is considered to be one of the greatest engineering achievements of ancient China and perhaps of all time. It is possible to walk the length of the Great Wall? The answer is yes. The year was 1908 when an American traveler became the first person to walk the entire length. It took 5 long months. Having visited the Great Wall myself, I can tell you it is well worth the trip. To be there in person and walk along a section of this ancient wall makes one realize the enormity of this massive and impressive ancient engineering feat. Off we go to Peru and Machu Picchu, an ancient citadel located in the Andes Mountain in Peru. Machu Picchu was built by the Incas in the mid-15th century at the height of the Inca Empire. This mountain-top village was believed to have been abandoned during the Spanish conquest of Peru in the 16th century. The site remained hidden from the outside world for centuries until it was rediscovered by accident, or some would say pure luck, by an American explorer, Hiram Bingham, in 1911. Hiram Bingham was a historian and explorer who was searching for another lost city. He did not find that lost city, but instead stumbled upon Machu Picchu, which had been abandoned by the Incas for centuries and hidden by a very dense jungle. Built circa 1450 AD, Machu Picchu has been designed as has been designated one of the 7 wonders of the world. A truly remarkable feat of engineering and architecture for those ancient days and times. In spite of its very remote mountaintop location, millions visit the site every year, a sacred destination spiritually significant for the Inca people. Talk about ancient site, here's another one. We're off to Egypt. As a world traveler, visiting the Great Pyramid of Giza is a must-see. It is one of the most recognizable, iconic structures in the world and has been a symbol of ancient Egypt for over 4,500 years. There are some interesting and fascinating facts about the Great Pyramid. First of all, it was built over 4,500 years ago during the reign of Pharaoh Khufu, which became his tomb eventually. An interesting statistic, at 455 feet, this pyramid was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. The construction of the Great Pyramid is truly a remarkable engineering feat, no question about it. There are 2.3 million stone blocks, each weighing an estimated 2.5 tons. The impressive part is the incredible precision of the placement of these gigantic blocks of stone. Visiting the Great Pyramid is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Such a memorable one because of the sheer size and scale of it all. Anyone standing there and looking up at this gigantic structure has to be struck by the mysteries of the precise construction of this engineering marvel. So that concludes our visits to 7 ancient wonders of the world. But now I'd like to give a few suggestions about trips traveling to these world-famous sites, which will keep you safe and assure a pleasant trip. 1. Research the history, culture, and significance of the site. This will help you appreciate the site more fully and also give you an idea of what to expect in terms of crowds, weather, and logistics. Hiring a guide or signing up for a group tour is a good way to get the most out of your visit to these historic sites. If you do not hire a guide, make sure to find out in advance if booking is required. World Heritage Sites are often fragile and delicate, and it's important to respect the rules and guidelines that are in place to protect them. Do not touch or climb on structures, no littering or damaging the site. And for goodness sakes, do not try to take a piece of these beautiful ancient places home with you. Then follow the dress codes and any other restrictions. Also, be aware of local customs and behavior. World Heritage Sites in foreign countries have different customs and cultural norms different from your own. It's important to be respectful of local customs and behaviors such as dress codes, language, and social interactions. Doing a bit of research beforehand can help you understand local culture and avoid any unintentional faux pas. Okay, this concludes our trip around the world visiting ancient sites. Gosh, weren't there some beautiful ones and amazing ones? I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, subscribing to my channel would be greatly appreciated. Please press the subscribe button, the little red square in the bottom right-hand corner of this video. Thank you so very much. Lastly, remember this: the only trip you will regret is the one you don't take. Until next time, wishing you safe, wondrous, and adventurous worldwide travels.